and I encountered this group of people who've managed to protect themselves in a small enclave in the center of the shadow-cursed lands. And so I'm going to go and ask them, who am I? Who the hells are you? I don't have any sound.
You have sound?
Can we have sound? Is there supposed to be sound?
Come.
Ah, there we go.
Jaheira.
I'm gonna tell her I am magic incarnate because I'm a sorcerer and these vines will not hold me.
They'll last long enough. Magic incarnate. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I could rage against it, but I'm just gonna say I'm not a true soul. I want to be friends with you, Jaheira. I read about you. You're so cool.
Stop! Hold on, Jaheira. I think I know this one.
His eyes meet yours. There's no recognition there. Just a sick intensity as his voice reverberates in your mind.
If you want to survive this, then trust me. One true soul to another. He's infected. Aye. But he's not with the cultists. Helped me fight them off a while back, in fact.
Is this true?
Interesting. Because I made my save game on the fly. I'm off script again. There's some people in the audience that yesterday saw a version of this scene, and they saw a completely different version. There were other people here that came to save me. Now I am in a more difficult spot because I will have to, well, I'll have to lie, but this guy obviously infiltrated her camp. Then again, I'm Dark Urge, so I don't really care. So I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna say, yep, it's true.
How is that possible?
The tadpole is afraid of me.
I've met no sorcerer that powerful. Met many. Now speak plain. How do you have control?
Fine, I'll show her the artifact. The artifact is a spoiler which is responsible for my protection. You see, my companions really don't approve of this.
What in the hell is that thing?
I'm gonna tell her everything I know, so that way...
Congratulations! You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I want a cure for my parasites.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
All right.
There's more where that came from.
So this place can come in multiple configurations, depending on which party I have, what composition, what decisions I made. In this particular case, it's an interesting one because we got this traitor in there.
Red meat. Now, that's a different matter. rare seed.
Seems to be a problem with the sound, because I noticed a desync, but okay. We'll just live through it.
Don't wander far. Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
You perceive inviting hints of cedarwood and blackberry. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I assure you it's quite safe. Bottoms up.
You can see that my party is fairly distrustful and they don't approve of anything that's distrust. That's because they're on an evil path right now.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure but people tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
It's trying to win me over, but I'm resisting its
And
temptations.
you're certain you will continue to resist it?
We'll see.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
Not really. I am the Dark Urge. You can trust me.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to trust. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Well, maybe you should have hit him harder.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible.
Oh, the sound is completely gone now.
Commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed, right in me, and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
All right. Well. Really? No.
I do. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
All right, all right.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
All right. Well,
Before you go, there's somebody else you should meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield run. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.